Hey guys, Pokémon here. In today's video, we are shiny hunting Pokemon by their types. We have 48 hours to find as many shiny typings as we can. So, we'll see what we can do. We start with a Regice raid here. We have Regice raid hour tomorrow. But let's see if we can start off with a shiny. That'd be amazing. But we got 2 days, aka 48 hours to find as many shinies as we can and as many shiny typings as we can. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can find maybe every single typing. I mean, that'd be awesome. But we got a Regice here that is actually pretty decent as well. 1756, but let me catch this and let's get to the grind. And before we start today's grind, we got ourselves an amazing cluster here, especially with the Palkia powers. So let's see if we got ourselves a shiny chilling at some point, somewhere in this cluster. We'll see if something shines and get ourselves our first typing of the challenge. Now let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite Pokemon type? Because my favorite Pokemon is a dark type, but I wouldn't say that dark type is my favorite typing. I'd say it's kind of tough. And also, what typing do you think has the best shinies? I guess they're two different questions. Because for me, I think the water type has a lot of really, really good shinies. I mean, purple shinies are some of my favorite shinies. But Ghost, for example, Drifloon right there, a great shiny. You got stuff like Gengar in there though that has terrible shiny, has a terrible shiny. No offense to Gengar. Mega Gengar makes up for it, but normal Gengar, I'm sorry, not too great. But also wanted to mention the fact that we have a 4 Pokemon Spotlight Hour today, which is really, really cool, and that could really help our challenges. 4 different typings, 4 different Pokemon. We got Vulpix, we got Hippopotas, we got Poliwag, and we got Snorunt, all in one Spotlight Hour. It's going to be an interesting one. We haven't had one like this since, what, the Crab one? I believe we had one with the Sandshrews, which was 2 Pokemon, but we had a 4 Pokemon Crab one where, unfortunately, I couldn't find Shiny Clauncher, and I still don't have Shiny Clauncher, but we got ourselves a cluster here that gave us absolutely nothing. It is what it is. See you guys in the next clip. And now it's time to start today's grind. Now we got a grind plus a big stream later, so we'll see how that goes, but we got ourselves a couple spawns around us, and let's see if we can start today with a shiny, or maybe even a Galarian bird on the daily incense, which unfortunately those can't be shiny yet, but when they do come out, they are some pretty incredible shinies. Honestly, can't wait for those to come out eventually. Wonder when we'll get them, hopefully in the next couple months, maybe this year, hopefully. But we got a Vulpix, which will be popping up in later, the Spotlight Hour later today. We got a Swablu, found 2 of those yesterday on the final day of that event. But we got a Doduo that is in green, a Natu, which I feel like I haven't seen a shiny Natu in a bit. But we also got a Pidgey. That's not a Pidgey. That is a Swablu. That is a Pidgey. That isn't shiny. And then we got ourselves a Combi on the daily incense, which is male, not shiny, 420 CP. Cool. Now, my best friends in these challenges are boosted shinies and dual typing shinies, and yeah, Bronzor fits both of those. Unfortunately, not shiny this time, but you guys know Bronzor usually pops up at least once in these challenges since the last season. I mean, for like the last 4 months of these challenges, it always pops up at least once every like other episode. So we'll go ahead and see if that happens. But we got a Bronzor that isn't shiny. Again, they're gonna be everywhere. They're pretty common, and it's weather boosted, so best believe we're gonna get a shiny Bronzor at some point today. That's my prediction. But we got a Togetic that isn't shiny, and we got a Snivy, which also isn't shiny. We got a Castform, which is no longer boosted, and another Snivy over there as well. And then we'll check the daily spawn Ladybug, but double Snivy, not shiny. But we got a Ladybug that also isn't shiny. Now, Palkia Powers comes on for one of our favorite clusters, and let's see if we can pick up our first shiny of the day. Now, we got plenty of time left in the day, but it would be nice to start off fast and go ahead and try to get a bunch of shinies around our first one. But Bronzor will always pop up in these challenges. As much as I say, oh, I don't want to see any more Bronzors, when I am doing these challenges, I'll take them just because of the fact that it helps us with the challenge, right? But we got a Temple that isn't shiny. We got ourselves a Lillipup, no green eye doggo, all good. We got Oshawott, we got ourselves a Pidgey and a couple other cool spawns. We'll see if one of them turns out to be shiny. Feel like I have never, I've never seen a wild shiny Jinx, but I feel like I'm never going to get one. So let's see if that changes right now. Now, okay, I've still never seen one. The only one I have in my collection is evolved from a Smoochum because I have hatched like 6 shiny Smoochums, but still can't get a wild shiny Jinx. Yeah, funny how that works. But we got a Blitzel that isn't shiny. Move on. And there is the first shiny of the challenge, shiny Ponyta, which I love the blue flames on this shiny, so I'll never complain about seeing it. We picked one up, I think, about a week ago, and now we got another one in the collection, and I'm not going to complain about it. We'll see if this one's good IVs or anything, but at the end of the day, good shiny to add to the collection and start the challenge off with. I mean, it's going to be pretty hard to beat a Ponyta, as I already caught everything in this cluster cluster, but we caught it to complete this task, which is a non-shiny Shieldon. But hey, we definitely take a shiny Ponyta. It's gonna be hard to beat that. Maybe a Spearow will come along. That is very interesting. I just said maybe a Spearow will come along. Spawned on the Incense. Okay. Now we got one of my favorite roads, and we got tons of spawns to check on it. And let's talk about the upcoming events, because we have some awesome events coming up. And Cottony back there, which I already shiny checked, is going to have a costume starting when this video goes live. And I'm very, very excited for that event, as we get a second Zarude, which my first one was Garbaggio, the definition of Garbaggio. It's a 10, 11, 12, which is just really, really bad. So I purchased the ticket, and we're going to be able to get some extra Incense spawns, which is really, really cool. You're going to be able to get Flabebes that aren't from your region normally. Talking about that, Oricorio pops up. Still need that shiny. Don't have it. Would love to get it, but 10k, Amora. Picked up a few of those last week, and we got a 767 is pretty decent. Yeah, nothing too bad. But also want to talk about shiny Sandile and 12k coming up as well, because we're going to have a new shiny Shadow rotation joining it, and Shadow Groudon. Now, I'm super excited for Shadow Groudon because it's going to be very good. And obviously, we have Groudon Raid Day coming up this weekend. So I want to let you guys know, hold your XL candies. Unless you get a Shundo or a Shiny 98 that you really, really want to power up, wait until you claim your Shadow one, so you can see if you would rather power that up with your XL candies, because it's going to take 360 XL candies. It's going to be a lot of raids that you're going to have to do for the Shadow Groudon, but trust me, it might be worth it, because Shadow Groudon is going to be an absolute beast. So best believe your boy is going to be powering up. If I get another Shundo like I did with Kyogre, then that's going to change my mind, because obviously you power up your Shundo, you power up your Shiny 98s. But if you don't get anything too crazy, I would definitely recommend holding on to it. I already have a few Hundo Groudons. It's very usable. And like I said, Groudon is going to be very strong. Also, talk about Hundos. No new Hundos. Again, if we get a Shundo twin for Kyogre and Groudon together, that's going to be instantly maxed. But let's see what the next spawn on the Incense is. And again, shiny Sandile coming as well through 12k eggs in that event on the 27th. Cannot wait for that. I love shiny Sandile. Can't wait for that to debut in the game. Hopefully we can pick up that shiny. And this road provided with a lot of spawns, but doesn't want to spawn in a new daily spawn. Incense spawn is what it is. And now as we walk backwards and hopefully don't fall, we got ourselves a couple more spawns, and let's see if we get a Cottony before Cottony with the costume, because I would love to pick that thing up. It's going to be able to evolve and everything, so we're going to have to try to pick up 2, and we got our 10-hour stream in that event. I guess perfectly timed, but we'll see if we pick up a shiny right here. Also wanted to mention shiny Flabebe is also debuting, and that is interesting because of the fact that it is a regional Pokemon. Now, with the Zarude ticket, you're going to get extra spawns on the Incense, and this event is kind of themed around regional Pokemon, which is really, really cool, as Pansear, Pansage, Panpour are going to be spawning in the wild, as well as Flabebes from other regions will be on the Incense if you do purchase the Zarude ticket. So I would definitely recommend picking it up. Zarude is a very, very strong grass type. Definitely would recommend picking it up if you don't have one already. And if you have one in this Garbaggio like mine, maybe you want to pick up a second one. Alrighty, we got 3 eggs and we got ourselves a nice cluster here. But first, we got a Lechonk. I would love to add to the Lechonk shiny armory, but we got a Gothita that isn't shiny, and a Smoliv, which can't be shiny. Eventually, hopefully, that will be able to be shiny soon. All those are pretty bad IVs, by the way. But we got a Goomy here. We got ourselves a Lechonk in the wild. Said I would love to add to the army as I almost fall over. We won't talk about that. We got a Doduo that is not green. 1021, though. Might catch it afterwards. Might be pretty good. But we got a Magnemite that is in a shiny Magnemite. And then we got a Spearow, which is following me around a lot today, but it is weather boosted, so it kind of makes sense, you know. But, you know, it is following me around. Let's just say that. We got a Pidgey that isn't shiny, a Stunfisk, also not shiny. Then we got ourselves a Doggo, and then another Doggo with Snubble. Let's see if the Snubble's shiny. No, okay, it is what it is. And then the Lillipup yet again, and another Snubble, and a Snake. Let's check all those, and a Castform as well, which we picked up so many Castforms in that Weather Week event. Wish it was a little bit longer, maybe like an extra day or two, but Ekans, not shiny. And we're literally about to start the stream here in less than a minute, but look what I just auto-hatched. A Hundo Palmy. So random, just auto-hatched it out of nowhere. Was just doing a battle with a grunt to get, you know, mysterious component and all that kind of stuff, and got a Hundo Palmy from an egg. Love to see it. Probably Sinnoh's, because it got the most iconic member, Elite Four member probably of all time. Ooh, shiny Snowrunt. Nice. Okay, well, the weather boost brings in a shiny Snowrunt on the Incense, which you love to see. And we take a blue Snowrunt with the snowy background. It fits perfectly. It makes sense.
1 out of the 4. We'll see if we can pick up any of the other ones, but not mad about a shiny snow runs. And hey, it's decent IVs. Let's name this after 2 people.
And now it's time for day 2's grind. Now let's see what we can find today. We got a Cottony here that isn't shiny. We probably want to save our Cottony luck until tomorrow, but we'll see what happens today. We got ourselves a big grind planned, and we'll see what shinies we can pick up. Now, we got ourselves a Voltorb that isn't shiny. We got ourselves a Hypopet spawn number 1 on the daily, not green. Now, yesterday we had some meh shiny luck. You know, we got 2 shinies. Not the greatest for the challenge, because you probably want to pick up more than, you know, at least probably half of the shiny typings down, because I mean that would be really nice. But if you guys didn't know, also I forgot to mention this, we're just trying to find as many typings as we can, but if we don't get to 6 different typings, we got to transfer some shinies, which I don't want to have to do. So let's just go ahead and see if we could get ourselves some shinies on today's grind, and let me know in the comments down below, again, your favorite Pokemon type. We got a Mankey that isn't green, unfortunately. Let's see if another spawn comes in. We got a couple Pidubs and a Burmy. Might as well check those, see if one of them shines. Also, Oricorio, still need that shiny. That'd be amazing. Now, okay, that also helps us a lot with some typings, but we got 2 Burmies off to the left. Let's just see if one of them shines. No, and now we got a Natu that just spawned in as well. Shiny. Nope. Now we're at the end of our route, and we got ourselves a Zygarde cell, a singular Zygarde cell, but we got a couple spawns around it. Let's see if maybe the Zygarde cell brings some shiny luck. I don't know. We're slowly getting to the Zygarde cells being done and dusted, but I want to wait until we get a second Zygarde, because my first Zygarde, I'll be honest, wasn't that good. So I don't think I want to go ahead and get it all the way to the max form, but maybe we'll do it. Maybe we won't. We got a Tauros that isn't shiny, and then we got a Drifloon next to it that also isn't shiny. And now we got ourselves a Zora hiding out as my buddy, my Shundo Kyogre. And sorry if this wind is really loud for you guys, because it's a really windy day. I don't know what's going on with the windy days here recently, but let's see if the Zora is a shiny Zora, because Zora's gonna be a spawn in the next event, and I still need a second shiny, so it'd be amazing to get one, but not quite. And Pokepower's on, and let's see how this cluster goes as we are trying to find our first shiny of the day. Keep the shiny streak of 2024 alive. We got 2 shinies yesterday, kept it alive yesterday, 1 on stream, 1 off stream, but we'll see what we can pick up today, because we still got ourselves plenty of time left in the day. We got a stream, we got raid hour, we got plenty of stuff to go ahead and do. But let's see if we got ourselves a shinies. We got a raid invite. We'll pass on that just for now, because I probably won't be remoting much of Regice. I will remote some Tapu Lele raids though, so if you got those tomorrow, I'll take them. Thank you. But we got ourselves a Spearow that isn't shiny. We got ourselves a Seedot, also not shiny. We got a Combi, which looks like a female Combi. Would have been a really cool shiny to pick up. Always will take one of those because they're pretty darn rare, but this wind is definitely pretty powerful. I can't even lie to you guys. But we got ourselves a Drifloon that isn't shiny. I hope it's not loud for you guys. We got a Jinx, not shiny. We got ourselves a Caterpie, also not shiny. Then we got a Doduo yet again. No green Doduo. Okay. Got ourselves a Starly. Then we got ourselves a Bidoof, which you never complain seeing a shiny Bidoof. Also, haven't picked up a normal type. Is what it is. But we got a Skitty that isn't shiny. Got ourselves a Vulpix that also isn't shiny. A shiny Tyranitar, because one of my friends picked one of these up, and it would just be so cool to see it shiny from a raid, but this one is not it. I can't even lie, it just decided to start pouring rain. We're currently taking shelter under a tree, and I didn't bring my umbrella. I left it in the car. So we got ourselves a little bit of a cluster. We got a lot of wind, we got a lot of rain. Oh, just really unfortunate. But we'll go ahead and check some spawns real quick, see if one of them turns out to be shiny. Then we gotta get some shelter, because I left my umbrella in the car. It's like really windy, really rainy. It is what it is, but we got ourselves a Growlithe that is going to be not shiny, and with the wind and rain, we got an Oshawott shine. Now we're taking a little bit of cover from the rain, and I'm not gonna lie, I hopped into remote Regice, even though I said I probably wouldn't do it, but it also completes a win 2 raid stats, so I said why not? And we got a non-shiny one, 1760. It is not too good. I think that is actually pretty good. I think it's 24 off the Honda. I was gonna say it might be Garbaggio, but I might be wrong there. It might be actually pretty decent. Let's catch this thing. Now we did catch it, and let's see if I was being a little bit disrespectful, because this thing might not be Garbaggio. Yeah, it's kind of decent, but we got a win 2 raid sask. Is this a shiny? Snorlax is not. Now the rain's starting to come back, and we got one of my favorite clusters, and let's see if a shiny decides to pop up. And yeah, I can't put the camera down because there's literally water everywhere, so yeah, you know, it is what it is. But we got ourselves a couple cool spawns, a couple good typings. That Axew wasn't shiny, but dragon typing, like I said, is usually one we don't pick up in these challenges, because dragon types are just so rare. Unless they're in raids, then you got a better chance to go ahead and pick them up. But we got Baniri that isn't shiny, got a Spearow,
Also not shiny. Then we move on to the Blitz over there. We also got a few Vulpixes that decided to not shine when we had the Spotlight Hour yesterday. It is what it is. I only got one shiny in the 4 Pokemon Spotlight Hour. Got the Snorunt, which you do take though. But we got a Makuhita that is in a shiny Makuhita. But I was going to say, I was trying to think of a funny joke, but couldn't think of one on the spot. Sorry guys. Baneri. And then we got a Pidgey. Nice shiny. Now, these 2K eggs have been very kind to me recently, and we had some 5K eggs auto-hatched that gave us a Larvesta, so we'll see if maybe we get a Larvesta from these eggs. But we got 3 eggs that give us a Lechonk and 2 Gothita, so let's just check their IVs real quick. Don't see anything too crazy, but yeah, nothing too crazy. Let's look at the cluster we got here, though. We got a Scyther that isn't shiny. It's a boosted shiny. You guys know I picked up tons of Scythers and actually also have a Shundo Caesar, aka was a Scyther. Purified it. We won't talk about it, but we move on. We got a Drowsy that isn't shiny. Got ourselves an Eevee and some friends. Let's see if the Bidoof is shiny. You guys know I would always love to pick up a shiny Bidoof, but that one's not shiny. We got a Grub-a-Dub-Dub and a little pup that is going to be not green eyes. Now your boy hopped into the car because I'm not gonna lie, your boy's feeling a little bit under the weather just because all this weather changing. I mean, it literally went from 70 degrees last week to now the other day it was real feel 25. It's just very up and down, so your boy's feeling slightly under the weather, but you know, we're pushing through, you know how it is. So we're just taking an hour to get out of the cold, get ready for stream at 4 o'clock and see if we get some shinies on stream. But first, let's see if we get a shiny in the car. That'd be amazing. We got ourselves a Snivy over there that isn't shiny. I'm checking the further spawns just in case we drift. I don't know. I just always tend to do that. I don't know why, but we got a Gulpin right here that isn't shiny. Got a Fomantis. Feel like I haven't seen one of those in a while. This one, though, not shiny. We got a Jigglypuff, not shiny as well. Then we got a Blitzel and a Bidoof. We'll check both of those, see if one of those shines. Nah. And we're back at one of my favorite clusters. Now there's some snow coming down outside, but we got some Bronzors, so we'll see if one of them shine because you guys know how me and Bronzor's relationship is. I always end up finding a shiny Bronzor somehow, but we also have a Drampa raid right here, which we'll do right after this clip, and we'll see if it turns out to be a shiny. That'd be really cool. Our Poké Powers are also about to run out, so I wonder if we're going to keep the spawns or if they just immediately go away, so I should probably tap the spawns that are on the outside, like the further spawns, but we'll see if one of them shines. We got a little pup without green eyes. We got a Swablu over there, which is not a Swab yellow, but we also got a raid invite. Shout out to whoever invited me. But we also got ourselves a Jigglypuff, no green eyes. We got a Fish right here. Boom. Huge Fish. Would have loved to pick up a golden Huge Fish, but unfortunately not in the cards today. It happens, but would have been amazing. We got ourselves a Bidoof as well. Shiny. No shiny Bidoof. We got ourselves, I think, a Dove and a Pidgey hiding back there. We'll check those real quick, and then we'll do the Drampa raid and see if it's shiny. And here goes that Drampa raid. Let's see if this one's a shiny. Shout out to the members that helped out with the raid. And let's go ahead and see if it's a shiny Drampa to add to the collection. Boom. Nope. 2036. It's all right. Let's see if we got ourselves a shiny, though. I have a Drampa research from the Amazon Gaming. Nice. Shiny. Oh, it is shiny. No way. Oh my gosh, sorry if the wind is really loud. It's actually a shiny Drampa. No way. The shiny streak of 2024 stays alive. Well, nice and early into the stream, we get a shiny Drampa. I don't know what it is, but Drampa loves stream. We've gotten 3 shiny Drampas now on stream, and this one isn't anything crazy, but I'm definitely going to name this after Rachel because I'm going to be, or at the very least, I think with the Zaru ticket, they're spawning on your Incense or something like that.
Yeah, they do like every single Pokemon on the Incense though. So
yeah, true.
You can't even Incense farm for one.
Yeah, those games are funner. I agree. Shiny Regice. Oh, it is shiny Regice. Nice. 1764. That's so good too.
Dark. Okay.
Yeah, it's just darker. Nice. Was that second raid? Third raid? Second raid? And it's good. Dude, 20 CP off the Shundo. Could you imagine 1784?
You got a Shundo Regice.
After getting the Shundo on the weekend, this one is, yeah, look, 14, 11, 15. Nice. Well, shiny Regice. We'll name this after. We keep the shiny streak of 2024 alive as, oh wait, and right as I'm wrapping up the stream, shiny Burmy. Burmy. You love to see it. Shiny Burmy. Well, we were getting ready to wrap up the stream. Now we've got 3 shinies for the day. Okay, cool. Burmy. Oh, it's a female Burmy.
Now, before the outro, we got ourselves a fun lucky trade here, and I'm giving Amber a shiny Phantom, and I'm receiving a shiny Lechonk. And you guys know me, I love my Lechonk army, so we're trying to grow it, and let's see if we could add a leader with a Shundo Lechonk. That would just be amazing. Let's see it. okay, it's pretty good, 13, 14, 14, but it could have obviously been a shundo. But look, at the end of the day, it's a Lucky Lechonk. And now it's time to wrap up today's video. And unfortunately, we didn't really get as many shinies as I probably thought we were going to in this challenge. But hey, at the end of the day, it just happens like that sometimes. So we're going to do one shiny transfer, but let's go over what we got first. Because we did get ourselves a shiny Drampa, got ourselves a shiny Burmy. In between there, we got a shiny Regice, which was a typing we already had because of the Snorunt that we picked up yesterday. But we also, of course, got that shiny Drampa, like I said, and the Ponyta. Now, if you do the typings, unfortunately, that's only 4 typings, 5 shinies caught, but 4 typings. So, we did fail the challenge, which is the first time in a while we have failed this challenge, so it's a little bit unfortunate, but to be fair, I guess my excuse is I was feeling a little bit under the weather. So, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day, but let's just go ahead and transfer one of our Littens because, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, I got so many, so I guess I could transfer one. Not that one. That's a 2-star. What about this one? That one's a 1-star. That one I'm more fine transferring with, so goodbye. Okay, so that one's gone. Done and dusted. Rip. But it is what it is. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the challenge, because we also actually got a hundo, which I forgot to mention. We got a hundo Palmy, which is pretty cool. A new hundo for me, another one to add to the Paldean hundo set. And you guys have been supporting like crazy, so I want to say thank you guys so much. But we actually have a message here from, and I want to say thank you. And we got a message from Darkrai, and hey, yes, welcome back to the channel, Darkrai. If you guys didn't know, Darkrai my favorite Pokemon, and I feel like he hasn't given a sub plug in a while, but hit that subscribe button, guys, because we're so close to 39K, and you guys have been supporting like crazy, and thank you guys so much for 38.8. You guys have been supporting again like crazy, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you guys hitting that subscribe button, supporting the channel. It really, really helps out a ton, and really, really appreciate you guys. We're on the road to 50K, and then maybe 100K. I mean, I guess that's the goal, but I really, really appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys in the next video, though. Peace.